channel Zach Hartford.
Yeah, and then there's a picture of Patrick Star. Alright, so first off I start with shooting this guy. I knock him and then I find this guy. Find this guy, start shooting him, I kill him, well my teammate kills him, Chase. Then I'm like, oh yeah, this guy, I remember this guy, I have to go back through. I see him running, so I'm just like, okay, I'll just kill him. I kill them. Okay, wait. And there's my friend Chase, he needs like one more piece of gold, so I marked some gold, so you can buy a legendary scar. Farm up some mats. You won't believe the ending, just wait till the ending, bro. You will not believe this. No, I want gameplay, but I want it like just where it shows my health. There. So as you can see, he's got 1 kill. Hear the chat. See how many teams left. How many people. So I'm like, oh yeah, I want to get this ice grappler. You know, try it out. I'm like, and then I fall. Yeah, and then it's just floating. Don't ask. I really don't know. I actually don't know what is going on here. So then I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go over and grab the ice grappler. And I see Fabio, sometimes my teammate to leave. Stormzy, I'm like, alright, I'll just grab some gold. Get the ice grappler, nice. I actually almost died there. Oh, that sounds so weird. The 69. Only the older people will get that 69 joke. Alright, and then, well, I'm like, alright. Whee! And he's like, you're leading me. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait here. He's like, we'll farm up some mats. Chase, talk, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Chase.
Yeah. We play on different servers, so we actually came in clutch sometimes. Like, there I am, I'm like, oh yeah, these people, so I'm like, oh, I only have an SMG, I don't have an air, so I just hit them a bit, and I'm like, I'm just gonna have fun with this grappler. I do, so I got up here, what the frick is this? I'm like, no. I was like, I'll just wait here. Now, hi Jays, do some 360s around you. Whee! I'm like, nom nom. I'm like, no, my ice grappler. I go up, I hear gunfire over at Lazy, so I'm like, oh yeah, burst, I need an AR. I see this guy carrying his teammate, I go out and get him. I'm like, ooh, take all this loot. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a burst, but I forgot he had a legendary pump. I mean, a legendary scummer pump. And then I'm like, okay, Chase, it's kind of getting to like final, like kind of finals. Not many people left, so I'm like, alright, here, I'll just follow up this. And then I'm like, alright, hide in this bush. Then he comes over, breaks the bush. I'm like, really, bro? So I'm like, now we gotta go find a new hiding spot. And I'm like, hey, that thing looks okay. Is that in zone? I check if it's in zone. I'm like, yeah. So I go over, I'm like, don't worry, guys, I'll slow down for the final fight. I'm like, alright, Chase, come up here. I actually almost fell off. So I'm like, okay, and we can just camp the reboot. Just wait, I'll show you what we're saying. I'm like, oh yeah, there's some chests over there. Like, where's that gunfight? Like, where is this kid? Purple Crow, I'm like, oh yeah, what's up? Purple Scar. I need like the burst more. I'm like, hey, Chase, we can just camp the reboot if someone needs to reboot. I'm like, where's this shooting come from? Like, I can see it, but I can hear it, but I can't see it. I'm like, oh, I see him. Attack this kid up, bro. Knock him. Bro, this kid doesn't know what's hit him. Chase gets the kill. I'm like, alright, good job, Chase. Chase is like, I'm like, Chase, don't steal my loot. This is my blue pump, my blue SMG. You're like, okay. And then, yeah, it's the final 2v2. So here, I'll slow it down for you. Yeah, this is just normal gameplay, I think. I'll speed up a bit. I'm like, okay, so they're built over there, so they must be over there. I'm like, we'll just reinforce this guy off a bit, you know. I'm like, where are these people, bro? And then, watch this, ready? We're just sitting there, I'm like, oh yeah, I hear some gliding. So we're looking around, like, where are they? And then we hear this. You see, we hear it. And he's sitting over there, we see that guy. And this guy comes along and it's like, no, I just steal that from him. Like, I stole it so hard. And that wasn't a default, that was a real fail. Watch this. I'm like, oh, golden pump. I chuck him some minis to use. I don't know if he uses them though. I'm like, oh, he had exotic chug splashes. I'm like, no, he didn't use the minis. So he just killed up with those. And his teammate's coming over. Right? Look. Yeah, see, that's the kill. What is this? I think this is just free drone. Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, it's just free drone. I'm like, okay. So this guy be building over to us. He's coming up next to us. Oh, what are we doing in Misty? I'm like, okay. We start fighting. Just wait, just let it load. I'm like, okay. And this is where we start. And then I'm like, Chase, come with me. And then I'm like, oh yeah, there's a hill build. His builds. Look, we tag him. Why is it so laggy? Look, I pickaxed him. We got the win by me pickaxing him. I'll go back a bit if you didn't see that. Like, look, I killed this guy. We go in, break through his wall. Wait, why is it so laggy here, bro? Like, he's building a ramp and everything right now, but I don't know what's going on. It's just replay mode. It's pretty dumb. And look at this. Pickaxe by me. He got pickaxe. The final guy got pickaxed by me. That's how we won. That's crazy, bro. I'll do some edits on them. Now I'm like, oh. I'm just like, yeah, and change the default dance on them, and yeah, that's all. That was like the best thing.